Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently embroiled in this independence war, and I don't remember where our troops are. We have a 10k stack, and they are down over here. Right, we were talking about maybe disbanding them and re-raising them elsewhere, like perhaps over this way. How long would it take them to walk here? A year? That's pretty lengthy. And they'd have to go through this area over here. So we'd have to, like, siege our way over. We could start walking there, though. We do have ticking war score at this time. And they're almost done with their occupation cap. We are at our occupation cap. Okay. So they can pull this back another 17%. Overall, I think this is fine. We will just siege our way up this way. It shouldn't take very long. I mean, it'll take like 8 months to get there, right? But that's the majority of the journey up to here. And then we'll just siege our way up, and then we'll come take back some of this territory over here. We can raise additional levy troops over here once we are ready, once we're in position for that. They're now at 100%, so they cannot get any additional war score at this point. This is what they've got. Unless they take our capital. Are they attacking our capital? They're not attacking our capital, although they have troops nearby. If we need to, we can always raise troops up here. That is a little bit of a concern. We'll keep an eye on that. How long would it take us to get these guys to our capital? 14 months? Okay. I think for now, that's okay. These guys are heading towards our capital, so we're definitely going to need to drop a rally point over this way. We need to raise some men-at-arms, or actually just raise everything we've got here. And we may also... I don't think we can bring in a holy order, can we? We can! We can bring in a holy order here. That's great. So we'll bring in the holy order. That's a lot of heavy infantry. Okay, we'll call that good. Group these guys together. And they're going to head up here, see if we can fight these. It'll be a little bit iffy if we can catch them, but would be amazing. Looks like that's a negative. Have we started our siege over here just yet? Not just yet. Okay. So yeah, I mean, we're not really going to... Actually, we are going to catch these guys here. This is a siege commander right now. Do we have anybody who's better? Advantage in mountains +2. That give him like 23 advantage and minus 25% friendly fatal casualties. That's probably a little bit better for us. It's not hugely better. And we actually caught only half of their force here, so that's insane that they're allowing this. Okay, I love it. That looks great then. This siege is done, and we're going to continue sieging our way up through here. That should go quite quickly. Okay. And then there's this force here. There's these guys right behind. But I think we're okay here. Yeah, that seems to be fine. This siege should be over, and it is. We're going to head up over here. This battle should be absolutely fine. This guy stole our artifact, which is rude, but okay, sure. They're not threatening our capital at this moment, so I wouldn't mind coming up over this way and fighting. We'll see how that goes. This siege is now complete. We will continue to head towards the coast. Okay. So we're at 47% war score right now. Really? Laying claim to the throne? Get out of here. We're at 48% now, and I believe this siege just finished. Yes, it did. We're going to continue to head over this direction. We're making for the sea via this pass here, so that'll be fine. These guys are running away. Now, this would currently be a probably lose scenario. I think we're not going to take that, and instead, we're just going to head back towards the capital here. We mostly just want to defend the capital, right? Because we don't want to get captured. That would be a very, very bad thing right now. This siege is won, and then we're going to make our way up over this direction. Yeah, we're going to go here and then embark. That's the plan. There we go. We're not getting war score from any of that, but we are getting war score, or rather, they aren't getting war score from any of this. We will get that eventually. We apparently ran into somebody here and won a battle. I did not intend for that, but sure. We'll take it. Okay. This siege will end, and we are going to come on over this way. There we go. These guys are just defending our capital for the time being, although we have enough that are unrazed that I think we can make our way down towards Baghdad. Now, we probably don't want to actually occupy Baghdad, but we'll just come down here and start threatening these armies. Okay, just looking at our battle war score, it's only 4% right now. So that's fine. These guys will embark shortly. And that'll be great. Yep, this all looks good. How many total troops do we think they have down here? Like 85k? Something like that? Yeah, I think something along those lines is what they have. So, I mean, we should definitely resupply over here. And we're arriving over here now. I would like to bring these guys down through here. How much attrition would that result in? A lot is the answer. That would be a lot of attrition. What if we were to go around this direction? I think that's the better route. We do have another rebellion brewing behind this one. What is this? Rebels? Like peasants? Oh, Liberty. Okay. We can probably... I doubt that we can deal with this guy, can we? Oh, we can! Fantastic. Get out of here. Cool. So we're going to start capping back a bunch of these locations. I guess we'll grab Patriarch. Might as well, since we're right there. Now, supply limits over here are probably pretty grim. Actually, not as bad as I thought. Okay. Sounds good. We're going to start capping back some of these castles. There we go. I mean, they're still at minus 100. That's fine. They can be there. We are going to cap these back quite quickly, though. I'd like it if this guy was an organizer, but he's not, sadly. Can we get an organizer? I would be surprised. This guy's rebelling. There's a logician here. But no, I don't see any organizers currently. Organizer's kind of a rare trait. But it is a really good one. Actually, hang on a moment. We can recruit this guy. Now, he is bad at fighting. But he is an organizer. Let's go. That'll let us move around 25% faster. So that's beautiful. These guys are heading this direction. I'm assuming they're coming to cut off this force. But we have reinforcements on the way over. We will be arriving here very shortly. And these guys will meet them there. We'll get that sieged back. We're not getting war score back just yet. We did get additional taxes, which is nice. These guys are actually just running around over here. Okay. Looks good to me. Okay, so I think at this point, these guys are going to head up to here. Because by the time they get there, this will be sieged back. No, we're not going to be a witch. Okay, they're still capped. That's fine. And we're going to move everybody up over here. That's a lot of troops over here, for sure. We can raise up in Rusafa. And that'll be what we'll do here in a bit. So we can raise additional troops over here. We're going to need more to fight these guys, I think. I'd like to resupply these guys as well as these siege through. So we're going to split them up a bit and split them again. There we go. And these guys are going to take a little bit of time to siege through here. There we go. Cradled by sickness. Okay. Split these guys up as well. And we're going to have to split that unit again. Which is a little bit sad. But there we go. We're going to resupply these guys a bit. I'm sure I told you to come here. But okay. There we go. So there's a crossing like here and here. Oh, we'll go ahead and take here real quick. We're at 79% war score right now. These guys should start resupplying any moment now. These guys are all moving back a little bit, so this is fine. It's not an issue right now. This siege finishes up. There we go. And this is that Liberty faction again, I bet. Oh, let's see here. Yeah, that's the Liberty faction. We should be able to deal with this guy. Oh, yeah. No problem. Okay, sounds good. We're going to start getting these guys moving up over this way now that they've had a bit of a chance to resupply. And they'll take some different routes. We're also going to raise up additional troops there. If we could raise up something along the lines of 30k, I think this would be sufficient. Okay, we'll call that good. And we'll get this siege done. Will it be in time to prevent this attrition? Well, that's only 389 casualties, so that's not too bad. But no, it wasn't quite in time. That is sad, but it's okay. So we're going to bring these guys in here and group everything together. Then we're going to split this force into a siege force and a combat force. Okay. We're going to split off our siege force here. Bombards, bombards, and bombards, and bombards. And then we're going to get a few levy troops in here as well. We'll take the Holy Order levy troops. And we'll take, say... Actually, this is probably sufficient. But we'll take a couple more. Like 10k. And then these guys, they are going to head up over this way. While the siege force comes over to here. And we want to put in a siege commander. Our player, heir, and son. That's a little awkward. We're not going to move too far forward over here because I don't want to take too much attrition. We're at 91% war score right now, actually. We probably don't need to fight these guys. But we're going to go. Okay. Yeah, they're not looking very good right now. They're very spread out. So this is fine. This stack wipes. And then we're going to head over this direction-ish. We're 96% war score right now. Actually, head over here. They're coming towards our siege force. We can head over to try to cut them off. Someone left this war. Occupations changed. It didn't change our war score, though. We are going to need to run with our siege force. I would like to intercept these guys. We don't actually need to siege anything back at this point. We're only 3 ticking war score away, right? So that's fine. They actually did catch us, but surprisingly we're winning this until their reinforcements show up anyway. But we can retreat, and that's fine. Really? They captured our heir in that battle. That is irritating. Very bad luck there. But we're going to come up over this way, and this is fine. We're okay, but that does delay us. It was just unfortunate that our heir was like the only siege commander that we had. I wouldn't have chosen him under most circumstances, but I believe he was the only siege commander. Double checking that. There was this guy. Okay, so this guy should have been the one that was in charge. It's still unfortunate, but it's not the end of the world. We're going to see about catching these guys, and it looks like we do here. And we're going to take back some of this location over here. So, I mean, they're still capped at 100%. That does lengthen the war. There's no doubt about it. I would like to come out over, like, this direction and see about taking out some of these forces. In the meantime, we're going to continue sieging back some territory over here. But yeah, that air captured was rude. I mean, we could disinherit him and have this guy be our heir. Would that win the war for us? It would. That's awkward. Okay, well, we're just going to, of course, turn down our UI scaling here so that we can actually end this war because the tooltip was too big. We will enforce those demands, and we'll need to turn our UI scaling back up so that things are legible again. There we go, and disband our troops. Okay, so at this point, this guy, we could ransom him back for 125 gold. You know what? Let's do it. We'll ransom him back. And can we undisinherit him? Restore inheritance. Done. Okay. It's like he was never captured. Perfect. Well, that wasn't awkward at all. We're going to have a bunch of ransom offers here, and that one didn't open when I first clicked it, but that's okay. We should probably, let's see, we're on foreign affairs focus right now. We want to go down towards forced vassalage. It'll be a bit before we get that. Stress we're doing okay on. We're 3 vassals above our limit, and where are those 3? We were 1 before the end of this war. So I'm wondering if those are like rebellion vassals. It's a possibility that those are rebellions. I'm thinking that they are. Yeah, that's my current thinking. So we could definitely revoke some kingdoms and combine them together, like ideally Roman Greece and Roman Magna Graecia. So we revoke the kingdom title there. And then we grant these vassals over to this guy, and we just hold the kingdom title ourselves. At least for now. Okay, so that puts us at 4 direct vassals above. Ah, there's a couple down over here that I didn't see. We'll give those to Macedonia. There we go. And that puts us at 2 direct vassals above. Cool. So, next up, I would like to get rid of, like, this kingdom. There we go. That did give us this title, and we should grant that out. We didn't get any titles over here, did we? I don't think so. And then this could go into, like, Roman Pannonia. That'll be okay for now. Those vassals all move in. Mesopotamia has something up here. That's kind of funny. But, okay, that puts us at 1 direct vassal above our limit. Now we've got 4 kingdoms in pretty close succession over here. Any of these guys rebel? Actually, yes, this guy did. So we're going to revoke his kingdom title. And we're going to grant those vassals over to this guy. 8 direct vassals above. Oh, he had a bunch of stuff up here. Got it. We'll grant this guy over here, and actually, we can grant that as well. And this is only a little awkward, but we can grant that over there. You are a queen, so we will grant you this territory. Okay, there's still this one over here. So let's go ahead and grant that vassal over. Perfect. We're still 1 direct vassal above. We should be at 0, so that means that we missed 1. This guy's independent. This guy's independent. Ah, this county up over here. We'll give that directly into Vladimir. Cool. There we go. There's that problem solved. Now, back to Africa. So what do we got going on over here? I would like to go after Kong, although they might really be better to wait to do a forced vassalization. Yeah, I think they are better to do that. We do have a holy war for kingdom and a subjugate. What can we do with this guy? Okay. Any good subjugation CVs up here? That one's okay. That would get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 counties. Technically, we could almost forced vassalize that guy. What about this guy? Can Can we subjugate him? No, we've just got some de jure lands here. And Holy Wars for Kingdoms are awkward. What about this guy? Not a lot going on there. But there is. This king of Illyria has a claim on the whole thing. Beautiful. We're doing it. That is absolutely amazing. What about Sardinia over here? Just checking in. Okay. Nothing too much there. But yeah, Estionia, that's a very, very good land grab for us. I love it. That's not even a subjugate. We're still going to have our subjugate, and we are still going to have... Let's see. They consider us evil? Sure. We're still going to have our subjugate, and we're still going to have our kingdom claim. So we're probably going to use the kingdom claim on this guy. And I'm betting Novgorod is going to be our best option on the subjugate. I don't know that for an absolute fact. Hostile and evil, hostile and evil. Probably. That's probably going to be our best bet. But yeah, Estionia is going to be a fantastic take for us. So we're going to raise up our troops back over here. Not quite a super greedy grab. We're going to see what they've got. They have 5,000 troops with that much land in Europe. Okay. Very strange. Not sure why they have 5,000 troops. But this is sufficient. And there they are, right there. Okay, cool. So we'll group these together, and we'll get our siege force ready to go. Not the crossbowmen. We can do something kind of like this. The siege force will head on in over this way. We will get ourselves a siege commander. That's our son again. We don't want our player heir to be doing this. We're going to have this guy do it. We've learned our lesson. We're also going to come up over here and see about stack wiping these guys. We should stack wipe them. He just hired mercs over here. Okay. Guardians of the Underworld don't believe in capitalizing the U in Underworld, apparently. Interesting. Yeah, they're coming right on back. And there's not a lot we can do about that. I did not necessarily expect them to hire mercs there. We'll see how we fare here, but I don't expect it to be well. No, but we can retreat, so it's all good. Okay, we're going to head down over this direction and hope to catch these guys up here. We do. Good. So that'll stack wipe them. And then we're going to come down this way, and we need to deal with his mercs. He's hired more mercs, actually. Is this a holy order? This might actually be a holy order. Yeah, that's a holy order, not mercs. That's fine. We're going to come back around over this way. He is raising additional troops over here. We'll just park these guys here for the time being. And we're going to head up over this way, see if we can stack wipe his mercs and holy order. Any moment now. There we go. Mercs and Holy Order are out of here. And we're going to go take his capital. We're at 50% war score now, so we're capped from battles, presumably. Yes, we are. Can you not? Let's have these guys go in first. Thanks. Okay, so we stack wipe his army there. There is a rebellion brewing, but we should have this war done incredibly swiftly from here. We'll take a look at that rebellion in just a moment. Let's grab Thoughtful. And what do we got here? Liberty? Liberty. Okay, what can we do with this guy? Wait. Did I just see that you were our cousin? You are our cousin. I guess that's not close enough at this point to get an alliance. That's a little bit sad. We can arrange a marriage here with, like, our half-brother. Yeah, they might be inbred, but not a lot we can do about that. And we don't particularly care as long as it's not directly our line, right? So that's the most important thing there. We're going to take these guys up over here. They apparently lost their siege commander. We'll put our player heir back in there. Not like we actually want him there, but this will be fine. And one more siege will end this, and this will all be ours. This is a very, very big move here. I mean, it doesn't really look like it because this increases our landmass by like 3%, but when we're this big, 3% is a lot. Okay, we just had daughters. That's good. Twin daughters. We'll enforce those demands, and we gained a favor hook on this guy. Fantastic. So, Illyria is quite powerful at this point. I don't suppose we have anything up over here. I mean, there's some de jure lands. Some awkward kingdoms. That's a pretty decent kingdom claim. We don't have a CB out over here. But that would get us an inroad onto the Iberian. He would retain Lusignan, but that's literally the only place. I doubt we're going to find a better kingdom claim than that. How many counties is that? That's a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's a solid kingdom claim. We're doing it. What's going on up here? Artifact claim. And a holy war for the Duchy of Salzburg. Okay. Not too concerned about that right now. Ultimately, we're going to want to go after this guy. But I think that's fine for now. And as far as this guy goes, that's a pretty decent claim there. Okay. Yeah, it's not terrible, but we definitely need to come down over this way. We'll drop our troop count over here. However, I just looked at the clock and realized that it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we're going to fight Bitterregia. I don't know why I struggled with that one, but next episode, we will fight Bitterregia. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, Sigma162, JJ Gamer, Spartan News, Rose Valentine, Nick Smarty, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.